it posted. Gotta keep it posted. Gotta keep it posted. We got more clock posted with the poster. When you turn on your radio, we got more clock posted with the poster. When you turn on your radio.
You know we poppin', just name a topic. Posted up like a palm tree in the tropic. Rozzy on the beat, make you wanna come and see. Mo to the C, radio to TV. You know she putting in work like she clocked in. Celebrity guest, never guess who gon' drop in. Television's best like a S on the chest. Who's next? Say less, cause you rockin' with the best.
Mo clock, posted with the poster. When you turn on your radio. Posted with the poster. When you turn on your radio. From the streets to the television, we keep it going, ain't no intermission. From the streets to the television, we keep it going, ain't no intermission.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Mo Clark with the Post Up, coming to you live on Status Network, Global Vision TV. I feel like, I don't know, Jack gonna kick my ass when I say this, but I feel like I'm in my grandma's living room. I don't know. All Jack need is some plastic. I don't know. This is either grandma's furniture or the furniture that be in the porn. Not that I know what porn looks like. Sorry, Jack. Sorry. I love you, Jack. This is a great color, Jack. It's beautiful. But anyway, you guys know what it is. It's been an amazing, crazy week. Y'all, my ass done got drugged by Black YouTube again. Shit. Okay. But we gonna talk about me getting drugged in a minute. We finna go ahead and jump into Moments with Mo. Let's go. Okay, so I'm going to tell you who this guy is laughing at me in just a second. We're going to get to him in just a second. But I am going to, Kasin. Yeah. Kasin is tonight's guest. So I'm going to let him chime in on the Moments with Mo. Of course, he's new. Have you even seen my show, Kasin? I seen something. I was looking at it. So, okay. So you let me tell you how Moments with Mo going to go. We're going to talk about people. I'm going to let you say what you want to say. If you want to say some people pass. Because sometimes people know these people in real life. And they want to, maintain friendships. I get it. I don't know none of these people. So let's go, Joe. Who's first? I'm sorry, I can't. Listen, I had several pictures to choose from, but for some reason this one was the first. That is Miss Chloe Bailey. Yeah, that is Miss Chloe Bailey. That is a still shot from her 2021 MTV VMA performance. Did you see that performance?
No, I did not.
You did not?
I did not.
What you be doing?
The football game was on.
I mean, you ain't go on YouTube. You need to go on YouTube and at least Google this.
I missed it.
Oh, child, you got to go on YouTube and Google that. Like, seriously, JoJo, I'm almost tempted to tell you to go on YouTube and play it. So Chloe Bailey, she's been in the industry for a long, long time. She started out singing covers with her sister, Holly. They're telling me the girl's name is Holly. I call her Haley all the time because it looks like Haley, but whatever. So Chloe and her sister, they are signed to Beyonce. They've been signed to Beyonce for a while. So I really don't think they've released an official album. I mean, they have now, but they did the show Grownish with Yadi Sahara, which is a spinoff of Blackish. Correct. With Anthony Anderson and Tracy Ellis. Correct. That's right, Tracy Ellis. Yeah. Tracy Ellis. Yeah. So they play twins on the show.
Okay.
I did not realize they were not actually twins. They're not twins. Chloe's like a couple of years older than Halle.
Wow.
So they've been performing together for a long time. Last year sometime, Halle was selected to be Ariel in Disney's Little Mermaid. So she's been traveling overseas and out the country to film for that. So while she's been filming for that, Chloe has been doing music of her own. So she's, you know, preparing to go solo for just a little while. Not a long while, just a little while. You know, she had to stay busy. So they, the first thing they did, they had a joint page together, a joint IG page together. And then once, I guess, Halle decided to go the Disney route, Chloe decided to go.
Yeah, she's not Disney.
She's not Disney. Yeah, there you go. That's a good.
She's not Disney.
She went anti-Disney.
Yes.
So she immediately, I think it was one of the first videos she did was the Bust It Challenge.
Correct.
Where she dropped down and everybody seen that thing was singing, and you know she saw the response and she liked the response.
Correct.
So then she started doing some weird shit. She started flipping over in the bed, doing splits, doing I don't know, silhouette videos and all kind of stuff. And it was crazy. Like Chloe really put me in my feelings because she was doing all this stuff, and that's cool if you're gonna do that stuff. Own it. And I've said it several times, but she would do it and then she would cry about it. It was insane. I just, that is some
and she saw the
emotional
numbers
shit.
going up.
Is that what she was crying?
The numbers was going up.
Well, she said she was crying because the men was coming and they was over-sexualizing her. It was insane.
Oh, wow.
So now I think Chloe has finally heard my videos. I'm assuming she watched the show. I think she watched the show. But she is now owning this sexual stuff, you know, because she on MTV. Like that, I'm not going to lie. The licking the mic thing, it took me out. It took me out because I was just trying to figure out for why. Like, what happened? Like, I don't understand. So this is why I got drugged on not Black Twitter, but I can't even say Black YouTube because I think it was some Caucasians and some Asians and some other people on there. So I posted a video on my YouTube channel that says Chloe joins the Illuminati and the VMA 2021 performance proves it. Now, I didn't say I said that. I said that's what everybody else was saying because I didn't say that.
Yeah. So
now I got people talking, sis, I thought you was really finna prove she joined the Illuminati. I'm mad because I watched your video for 5 minutes. I want my 5 minutes back. Well, shit, the video was 10. So you missed the other 5. Maybe I proved it in the last 5. Then I got people like, y'all, if I'm going to do YouTube, I got to have like a heart of steel.
Correct.
Because them people be saying some stuff. Like somebody said something to me. I ain't even have no clap back. He was like, Illuminati or not, she's still better than you.
Wow. So you reading all the comments?
Sometimes.
Okay.
And then I'm sitting there thinking to myself,
don't read the comments.
I can't say she better than me because I'm almost 40. That baby is a baby. She my daughter's age. I wouldn't even, because I know damn well I ain't finna get on stage and flip for nobody. My kneecaps pop just when I stand up. So kudos to Chloe. But Chloe has been reading social media. I don't know where it came from that she was dating Future.
Wow.
But she addressed that.
Wow.
She says, now this is the thing. I would play the clip, but it's on my YouTube channel. She says she doesn't know Future.
Okay.
She likes his music, and he's a nice guy. That makes sense to you?
Not at all.
You want me to run that back?
No.
You got it? You understand what I'm
You
saying?
rewind it for those listening, but that doesn't make sense.
So how do you know somebody's a nice person if you don't know him?
Correct.
You don't know him. Like, you don't know him.
Yeah.
So she says that, and then she this is where shit got weird for me. Shit always gets weird for me with Chloe. She's in the car, in her Uber, on her live. She's talking about the VMA performance. She was like, oh my God, guys, I'm so happy. You guys are running the numbers up. I'm so excited. And the funniest thing that I'm seeing is that I sold my soul. I didn't sell my soul.
Wow.
That moment right there was awkward for me.
Wow.
It was a bit awkward. Because it's like she was flipping it on and off. Now, Chloe is an actress as well.
Correct.
She's an actress and she's a performer. So you still sitting there like, what the hell going on? Who else in the car with her? Like, who else is in the car with this young lady? Listen.
So you don't think someone's advising her to do this?
You know, the confusing thing about social media is that sometimes when people reach a certain level, we start thinking that they're no longer running their IG pages. Okay. But she clearly had the phone in her hand. So I just wonder, in situations like that, do you have to call your publicist first and be like, hey, Tina, I'm getting ready to go live on IG. What should I say? What shouldn't I say? Like, or do you just go?
Because after the TikTok video, she just went wild after that. Pretty much. Yeah, she did.
And the only thing is, that's what your PR is for. Your PR is there to clean up shit. So they probably just say, go ahead, say what you want to say. I'll we'll retract the statement at a later date. Don't worry about it. Do what you got to do. That's what they're for. Yeah. So she says, no, she's not dating Future. No, she didn't sell her soul. She just likes to perform. I appreciate both positive and negative comments on my YouTube channel because some people was putting me up on game because I knew at the JoJo, find the performance for me, JoJo.
Chloe make it make sense.
Make it make sense for me right now because people were telling me, they were like, I knew at the beginning of the performance she was chanting her own name. She was saying Chloe, and then she's and you're like, what the hell's happening? Correct. And then the person told me, somebody on my YouTube channel was like, she's saying, Chloe, someone's calling. And then she starts doing all this with her arms, like her hands, and then I'm like, is it lighting? Am I tripping? Like.
So what are you trying to say? Illuminati
JoJo
ritual?
found it. JoJo found it. Play it for me, JoJo.
Ritual?
I didn't say that. The people. Okay, now you have officially saw the video. Okay, you seen her name start off real cute.
Yes.
And then it go up in flames.
Yes.
I'm going to say it again. I don't know nothing about the Illuminati. I don't even know. I know a little bit, but I don't know a lot enough to say whatever I said. But somebody on my YouTube channel said that this was a whole ritual. So I'm like, well, damn, was the people in the audience under a spell? Are we now all under a spell because we watched it? Because I seen you over there, Bobby. You like the song.
It's a nice song.
And she had been teasing this song on TikTok all summer long. We only had like 15 seconds of the song, and it's been going on, and nobody even heard the song. She dropped the visual and the song on the same day, and it instantly became a hit.
Wow. It does have Illuminati residue on it. That was a strange opening to it.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was a strange opening to it.
I love her on Grownish. Her and her sister, they are hilarious. The cast is hilarious. But that performance, like, I was just sitting there watching it, and I wanted to see it. I stayed up. Like, I go to bed at like 7:30, 8 o'clock, except on show nights. I stay up on show nights. And I wanted to see it, and I was like, oh my God. I do this with every MTV Awards. Like, oh my God, who are all these other people? I don't know none of these damn songs. Oh, okay, Chloe's coming on. Everybody be quiet. Nobody move. And as I'm sitting there, I'm like, why she yelling? Like, why she screaming? Like, it was just so much. But Chloe, I mean, I don't know. She's like, she actually told people, thank you. She said, I appreciate the fact that the numbers are doing so well to the point where you guys think that I have sold my soul. What the hell kind of speak? Okay, whatever. Let's move on. Let's move forward. Because I Black Twitter, YouTube ain't going to drag me no more today. All right. Nelly and Ashanti and Fat Joe. I can't even stop laughing. Fat Joe and Ja Rule. So Fat Joe and Ja Rule did a versus. I'm not going to lie. I didn't see that shit. I didn't even know about it. And it's crazy because I follow the versus IG page. I didn't see it. But I did see the aftermath. And the aftermath was Nelly was standing backstage with somebody. I don't know if he was talking about Ashanti, but they got him, key or whatever. Okay. Now, Nelly, Ashanti's got songs. Well, she's a hook singer. Well, I don't want to call her that. But she's got songs with Ja Rule and Fat Joe. So she was performing with both of them. So she's been killing the looks lately. The guys have been drooling all over her, which they always have been. You know. I know you remember the shade about her and Irv Gotti back in the day. Okay.
I was shocked they actually talked. I was shocked they actually dated.
So Nelly comes all the way from the left side of the stage, about knocked Joe over. about knock Fat Joe over. Well, you know, the previous Fat Joe, that Slim the Medium Joe. Nelly about knocked him over to go over there and hug Beyonce. I mean, oh shit.
Ashanti.
About hug Ashanti.
About to cause some more problems.
Damn,
Ashanti.
Jesus. I shouldn't have been talking about Chloe. So Ashanti looked like she was caught off guard. So if you guys go to my YouTube channel, I made a whole video. I cut it down for you guys where Fat Joe actually went on his IG Live. He brought Ja Rule on first. And then he put Remy Ma on there. Then they brought Ashanti in there. So all four of them were on the IG Live. So Fat Joe says that when he posted the Versus flyer, Nelly hit him up and said, "Oh man, you know I got to be a part of that." I didn't even know Fat Joe and Nelly had a song.
Neither. What song is that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't see the performance.
Okay.
I don't know.
I was just about to ask you what song is that.
I don't even know. I
Yeah.
don't know what year it came out. I don't know.
Okay.
That's insane. It must have been on a mixtape or something.
Probably so.
I don't know. But Fat Joe admits to not telling Ashanti that Nelly was gonna be.
Wow.
He said that he told her. He said, "I was afraid that if I told you he was gonna come, you weren't gonna show up."
Wow.
So then Fat Joe proceeds to say, him and Ja Rule was like, "Yeah, Nelly want that old thing back. So what's up, Ashanti? You know, Nelly's single now." And she was like, "But I'm not." So now they won't know who Ashanti dating. But Ashanti said it was a lot that happened between the relationship with her and Nelly. Now, I don't know what those things are, but Ashanti says she has not seen Nelly in 6 years.
Wow.
Now, you know Nelly and T.I. friends.
Correct.
They like this.
Yeah.
And, you know, the stories is saying that when T.I. be doing his dirt, Nelly get in on some of the dirt, and women were accusing.
My.
That, you know, there's a...
On the pass, go on the pass.
Yeah, a young lady is saying that T.I. forced her to have sex with Nelly.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm just gonna move forward on that. But
She's just reporting.
I'm just reporting. I'm just
just reporting.
Listen. I think we all want to know. Ashanti said Nelly didn't say anything to her. He just walked up to her and gave her a hug. I definitely think Nelly said something to her because you see his arms moving.
So it's a clip of this online.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Everybody got that clip because it
Wow.
was funny. He almost knocked Fat Joe over to get to Ashanti. Fat Joe was
During the live show?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's on my YouTube channel, guys. If you want to check that out, it's got that picture. It's got that thumbnail. So, yeah, go check that out. I cut it down. I wasn't finna give y'all the whole 75-minute Instagram live that Fat Joe did. But Fat Joe came with receipts. Other people came with receipts. The people was out there with their cell phone getting all the dirt. And I made sure I gave y'all what was given. He gave what he gave. He got his hug.
Wow. But it sounded like they were trying to set them back up. That's what it sounded like to me. They were trying to help Nelly out. Don't you think?
It be your own people.
They trying to help their homeboy out.
But the thing is, they are both Ja Rule and Fat Joe are saying Ashanti's their sister. She's their sister. She's their sister. Why would you want to put your sister in some toxic shit?
So they
See
must
what I'm
not really
saying?
know what's going on then.
Must not.
Yeah.
But Ashanti was pretty much like she a private person. So maybe that is the case. Maybe they don't know. But moving forward.
Interesting.
Moving on. Who's next, JoJo? All right, so if you guys go to my IG page, not my IG. If you go to my YouTube page, you guys can check out the Met Gala looks. Now, they're saying that the Met Gala is devil worshiping.
Lord have mercy.
Y'all can't go nowhere. Y'all can't go nowhere. But they're saying that the Met Gala is, a convention for... I ain't gonna even say the Illuminati. It do be some weird shit. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I can't even lie to you guys. Like, I always wondered when I saw the pictures of the red carpet, I'd be like, why the hell these people dress so weird? Like, what is going on? But it's a costume ball to benefit some fundraiser, Metropolitan Institute, something like that. They still can't make it make sense for me. But it was some interesting looks. I mean, I guess you get confused because some people show up and they look like they got on ballroom gowns and it looks like a normal look.
Yeah.
And then you have somebody like Lil Nas X that came dressed as the gold Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz.
No comment.
Lil Nas X has been doing a lot. JoJo, do you have that picture? Can you find a picture of Lil Nas
Yes,
X in
please
his
let me
gold
see
suit?
this.
You didn't see that gold suit?
No,
Okay.
I was watching football.
So-
Let me see this.
So during the Met Gala too?
Yes, the whole it was first
The
game
whole
of the season.
weekend?
Yeah, this
The
football,
whole-
opening NFL season.
Oh,
Yeah.
listen.
You
So
have no
first,
interest, do you?
first, Lil Nas X shows up to the VMAs
Okay.
in the purple dress looking ensemble with the shimmer and the glitter and whatnot, right?
Okay.
Then the next day, the Met Gala, I believe, was also held in New York, just like the VMAs. He shows up. He has on this big old cloak, right? He's got on this big old cloak. That's the cloak, right? He's going to take the cloak off. It bit like,
Why?
he pretty. He thinks he is pretty. He's a bad bitch. Woo! Look at that. Look at your boy. Can he move?
He does look like the Tin Man.
I told you. He just missing the little hat on the top.
he look like the Tin Man.
He missing the hat. Look at him. Look at him trying to do his face like a girl. Oh, shit. I ain't even know about the third outfit. Yeah, y'all help him out that suit because he can't move. Oh,
Wow.
black boy magic. Look how he's standing. Ah! Ooh. JoJo, that was good. I didn't even know that video was out there. Wow.
That's interesting.
JoJo just got me. I can't believe JoJo just got me, y'all, because I didn't even know. That ain't even what I was trying. I didn't even know about this third ensemble of.
Oh, so you didn't see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, okay.
I just saw it with you.
Oh, okay.
We seen it at the same time.
Oh, okay.
That was my honest reaction. I'm just like.
So he had 3 outfits in one.
He had 3 outfits in one.
That's
He
what he
was
had.
literally shedding layers. JoJo, he had on a disco outfit. See, just him alone with the 3 outfits confuses you as to what the Met Gala is, because he's got on the elegant cloak, right?
Correct.
Then he goes full Tin Man on their ass.
Correct.
Then he turns in the Golden Donna Summer.
Correct.
Bruh, if he would have took off one more.
He might. With him, he might have.
Hey, listen. Listen.
3 in 1.
Listen, his VMA performance was. I'm just gonna tell you guys this. I'm not old by far. I'm older than what I used to be, but I'm not ancient.
I like that.
Okay, and I'm just gonna say that when I was growing up, some of the things that are on TV and some of the things that are publicized and it just wasn't.
Yeah.
It was not. It just wasn't. I remember watching Family Matters. I didn't see anybody on there that played a gay character.
Correct.
However, the dad, Carl Winslow, was gay. In real life, he was gay. But they made him keep that in. Like, it's not something that they discussed. So during the MTV Music Awards, Nas X was, I can't think of the man's name. His name is Billy something. I think his name is Billy something. But he introduces Nas X. Now, I'm not going to lie. I do like Lil Nas X song. I told you like I don't know what he's saying. It's industry, baby. I do like the song. I don't know what the hell he's singing. I don't know what he's rapping about, but that beat
So he's
go
a
hard.
rapper. He actually a rapper.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know. I was trying to follow what's going on with him.
Kinda, maybe. I don't know. But in the video, it's an all-male cast. And they're in pink undies. Briefs, tight briefs. And they're twerking and doing all kinds of things, right? So for the VMAs, he stepped it up a notch. They initially had on clothes, and then they stripped down to their drawers.
Oh, on live national TV.
On live national TV. And he had on glitter pink drawers.
His numbers going up too now.
His numbers are definitely going up.
Yeah, like Chloe.
And
You lost for words. You don't have anything.
I don't.
She's lost for words on her own show.
You know, being in the media talking about certain stuff is so finicky because it's like you can't like people. It almost seems like people are forcing it on you and making you accept a certain thing.
Yeah.
Like, I have gay friends. I have friends that dress like women and all this and all that. And the thing is, my friend, he's actually been on this show. He's actually working on a reality show, and I'm going to be working on the show with him. But the thing is, he doesn't force that lifestyle on you.
Correct.
He's not like, yeah, bitch, when we going out, you going to have to hold my hand with me in these 6-inch stilettos. No, he's not doing that. Like, when I went to his house and he was like a manly man, it tripped me out. And I was like, oh, my God, Jay, I'm not used to seeing you like this. And he was like, I'm a whole nigga. I was like, oh, damn, okay.
Correct.
He was like, I like video games and I like to watch football. And I was like, huh. Well,
but once again, do you think this actually who he is, or he just doing this for TV and to run up his numbers? That's my question.
So my friend and I, we actually had a talk about it, and he was saying that sometimes people are way more flamboyant than they would be because it gets attention.
Exactly.
And it's for me, with me having my own makeup line and doing the stuff that I do, I've seen so much happen. Like, women will support a gay man doing makeup and having their own makeup line more than they will support.
You talking now?
I've seen Super Scent do it. I've seen her do it and gain the support of a lot of people. But it's like they would rather go to a gay man and let a gay man do their hair, do their makeup, style them, all this and all that, because they feel like a gay man is better at doing it than a woman. And that's insane.
That's
like,
deep.
and I have no problem with either. I just see people as people. But I have watched RuPaul's Drag Race.
Okay.
I love RuPaul. I do. I love RuPaul. I love RuPaul's Drag Race. The drag queens teach you a lot. They do. But the reason they wear so much makeup and do all that contouring is because they're trying to soften their hard face. They're trying to, you know what I'm saying? So that's why they do that. So when the lighting hits their face, they don't look strong and like big swole. They want to look like Miss Swole, but not big swole.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
And I watched the drag queen make a body out of a mattress.
Wow.
He cut the mattress. He cut the padding out the mattress, wrapped it around his body, taped it so he could have his small waist and big.
That's too much.
Shit was insane.
That's too much.
Shit was insane.
That's too much.
It was insane. But, you know, do I think this is who Nas X is? I really don't know. Because you saw the way he was posing for the pictures. He was trying to pose like a young lady. Like, I don't know, JoJo. Who next? I can't even.
But trolling is lucrative now.
That's it?
Yeah.
So, you guys know, we had a picture of Nicki Minaj, but for some reason, it's not.
What did she do?
Nicki Minaj says that she didn't want to participate in this week's festivities because the people wanted you to be vaccinated to show up.
Oh, wow.
And so she chose not to go. She didn't want. She doesn't want to get vaccinated. She said that she wants to do a little bit more research before she just, you know, decides to get the vaccine. Listen, I told y'all on my last show, I chose to get the vaccine for my kids because I sent my daughter back to school, which they are out now because everybody ain't getting their kids vaccinated.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't getting vaccinated. And I just want to let you guys know, they can't come to you and tell you who the culprit is. They can't tell you who the COVID culprit is because it violates HIPAA.
Yeah,
so you just sitting there lost.
Yeah, they send out emails.
My daughter's school was like, we had a teacher die all of a sudden. They didn't say who it was. No, they didn't say who it was. They didn't say why or what from. But all of a sudden, First, it was the 6th grade got to be out because somebody in the 6th grade got COVID. Then it was, oh, well, your kid may have been, exposed to COVID on the bus. And then it was, it's the 7th grade, too. So we just going to, and then it was the whole school, everybody going remote.
Wow.
Then I get an email saying Fulton County schools got the top COVID case. I'm like, bro, I can't do this shit. Like,
You get an email every week.
y'all messing up my plans.
Get an email every week.
I'm over it at this point. But Nicki Minaj, she made a live video. She got blocked from Twitter. She went live on Instagram. She's talking about the fact that people are saying that, she had got invited to come to the White House. She said that she put that out there. Then they started lying, saying they didn't invite her to go to the White House. I just looked up the story. They are retracting that and saying they did invite her to come to the White House because they wanted to discuss the vaccine with her. And she's saying that
So she couldn't get into the award show without the vaccine. Or she just decided not to go.
I guess that's what they were saying. I'm pretty sure that's what they were saying.
Okay.
Because even with me doing the events that I do, a lot of times there have been times that I did not go to events because they wanted you to have a COVID test, and you had to have the COVID test done within a certain time frame. And you got to go get this COVID test not knowing if they're going to let you in.
That's true.
Not letting you know if they're going to put you on the media list. Then it was some other award show they did here, and they asked, you either got to take a COVID test or you got to show us proof of your vaccine.
Wow.
And I uploaded, and when I say they thorough. They want the damn lot number from your vaccination, the date you had it, your first and second dose. They want the lot number from dose 1 and dose 2. I filled that out and still didn't get in. I was like, y'all nosy as shit.
Because our cousins out here selling them vaccine cards.
That's crazy. They
selling vaccine cards.
They also out here doing braces.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they doing that too.
Anyway, JoJo said that's it. Now, Nicki Minaj was in fact invited to the White House for real to discuss the vaccine. She was mad. She was cussing people out. She was saying, y'all got her effed up. You don't play with her. She ain't gonna lie. She said her publicist and her management team was on the phone with the reps from the White House. Stop lying on her. So now they said all kind of stuff about Nicki Minaj, and she was mad. She was like, y'all on here, y'all laughing because they telling y'all I'm lying. She was like, y'all so stupid because people are followers. Really, they are. But now the White House saying we actually did invite her.
Because I think her cousin was affected by the vaccine shot that she put on Twitter.
Listen, I was affected by the vaccine shot.
Oh, really?
I say it again. I did this for my kids. I was doing this to protect my family.
It's getting deep now.
I was doing this to protect my family. When I got the first dose, the mic was turning green because it's blue. When I got my first dose, the only thing that happened was my arm was hurting. And I was cool. I was like, oh my God, my arm's hurting. But with any intermuscular shot or injection, it's going to hurt.
Correct.
It's intermuscular, guys.
Correct.
I mean, it's going into the bone. It's going,
to the bone and marrow.
Anytime you see that's intermuscular. Your girl went to, I'm a medical assistant by day, and by night I'm a host, getting drugged getting drugged by Black Twitter. The second one, I ain't gonna lie, the second one, that scared me because I didn't know what was wrong with me. My arm started hurting, and I was like, oh, yeah, this is normal. But it started hurting a little bit more than it did the first time. And then I woke up the next day. I had chills. I had a fever. I was shaking. I'm on the phone talking to my aunt. I was like, I don't know what's wrong with me.
Wow.
My aunt said, well, you sound bad. You think?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
I was like, Auntie, I'm hot and I'm cold. And she was like, you didn't get the paper? You didn't read the paper? I was like, ain't nobody gave me no paper.
How long did it take you to recover?
Oh my God, like 3 or 4 days.
Wow.
It was crazy. When I say I was sick as a dog, it was so bad. I was shaking so hard. Y'all know I love Peanut. That's my dog.
Okay.
I was shaking so hard that Peanut came and sat next to me to cuddle me because he thought I was cold. Wow. He was trying to protect me, and I was like, that ain't what you think, Peanut.
Wow.
Peanut, this ain't it. You got to move, Peanut. I'm hot and cold. Like, it was insane.
Wow.
Like I said, it affects everybody different.
Correct.
I was trying to call into my job. I was telling my supervisor, I was like, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I swear I'm not lying. I swear I'm not lying. I'm trying to prove it. I'm sending him pictures of my temperature. I went to work. 2 days later, he said, "Oh, I believe you. It happened to me too." Well, shit, you couldn't have laughed with that. You couldn't have told me that. Wow,
I'm giving all this evidence for no reason. He should just told you off the rip.
I'm in the bed like this, shaking, trying to text. I got a bad headache. So,
Screenshot.
you know what I'm saying?
He should just told you off the rip.
Anyway, Kasin, we gotta get to this book because I want to talk about it.
Hilarious.
Baby, I need to talk about this. This is Kasin Hamilton. He has written this lovely book, Marriage is Not for Everyone. Boy, you said something with that. Like, you could have just made a poster and sold this.
Thank you.
You should make a poster.
I will.
And sell this.
I will.
Because I like this. I'm not gonna lie, you sent it to me Monday. I couldn't read 144 pages that fast.
I get it.
I be trying to make flyers and everything
Yeah, I
else.
understand.
I just can't.
Take your time.
But we still gonna talk about it. I'm gonna let you talk about it because I want to. Ooh, first of all, you did your little numbers at the beginning, right? You're saying you were talking about how people spend like 30
Little numbers.
Yeah, your little numbers. You did your little numbers because I'm gonna ask you where you get these numbers from. But you start out by giving your introduction and you're talking about how people spend like $30,000 plus in weddings, and 50% end up in divorce court. Where you get them numbers from?
The numbers are everywhere. Well, I have different numbers in the book.
Okay.
I have hashtag numbers. Then I have
I
statistics.
saw those hashtags.
Yeah, the hashtag numbers come off Instagram. Nothing deep about that. But statistically, through psychological sites, psychology sites, marriage sites, nearly half of all weddings end in a divorce. Nearly 50% of them end in a divorce.
Listen. Well, my first marriage, I actually thought that my first marriage ended in divorce because we got married in the courthouse, right? And
So you blaming the location?
I did blame. I did.
Okay.
Because, you know, when you get married in the courthouse, when we got married in the courthouse, it was like 10 other couples in there with us.
Yeah.
And one of the couples next to us, they were speaking Spanish.
Wow.
And she didn't even, I can't remember if it was the lady or the man, but you could tell she didn't know what the hell was going on. She didn't even know when we was repeating. So technically, in the beginning, I had 10 husbands because we was all repeating and repeating.
Yeah.
Repeating and repeating, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, oh my God, maybe it didn't work because I didn't have the wedding of my dreams, this, that, and the third, and the other. Maybe we should have gotten married in front of God and family. So the second time, I did have a wedding. I did not pay $30,000.
How much you drop?
It was like,
If you're willing to tell.
I can tell.
Okay,
It was
but-
like 6.
Okay.
The reason I said I can tell is because we did a
That's
package.
user friendly. That ain't bad at all.
We did a package. Shout out to my wedding planner, Carla Jackson, K Jackson Events. She was, at the time, she was in Riverdale. I don't know where she at now. But she had a package where you got the cake and the venue and the da-da-da-da-da. You got everything for like $6,000. And that was a steal of a deal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I had the bridesmaids. I had the everything. Everything was great. This, then, third, and other. Marriage ain't for everybody. Because I'm just going to say, in all transparency,
Okay.
it don't matter how you get married, the location.
There you go.
It's about the people.
Correct.
Okay. So how did you do your, how did you go about doing your research for this? Have you ever been married?
Yes, I'm married right now.
You married right now?
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
How did you do your research?
Well, first of all, I opened up the book by talking about my parents. Going back to your point,
Okay.
my parents were married 35 years, but they dated for 9 months. Married 35 years, dated for 9 months.
Now, see, you already just broke a statistic right there.
Okay.
Because, you know, some people say, like, some people told me the reason I was having problems in my second marriage was because I wore a black dress.
Yeah, I don't know
And
about that.
they said because we didn't know each other that long. But you just proved something I wanted to touch on anyway.
Correct.
I've known some people that got married that they've been high school sweethearts. And they end up in divorce.
Correct.
And you just said your parents knew each other for 9 months. And they were married for 35 years.
35 years. Yeah.
9 months. Some people think that's not long enough to know somebody.
But that's the thing. Marriage is, first of all, we don't really know ourselves.
Facts.
It's an ever evolving reality of getting to know ourselves. So in marriage, you get to know each other daily. So that's the reason I was motivated to write the book. After shout out to my mother. She deceased. Her birthday today. But
Happy birthday.
But after
Happy heavenly birthday.
Yes, after she passed, while she was dying in the hospital room at Emory, I was just watching her and my father do whatever. And it dawned on me then, that's what made me write the book, that this is an idea of a marriage contract being fulfilled. And oftentimes in our community, we don't get to see that.
Yeah.
We see the wedding, but we don't get to see till the death do us apart. So that's when it struck me that then there's a difference between a wedding and a marriage. You know, the wedding is the commercial, the marriage is behind the scenes. So that's
the
how
wedding
I got
is
motivated.
usually for other people.
Correct.
I know that for a fact. 'Cause I didn't even get none of my own damn cake.
So let me ask you this question, because as a woman, what's the percentage of the wedding for yourself, your homegirls, your haters? What is the psychology behind
So
the location, the dress?
So here's the thing.
Okay.
With the first marriage, I did want a wedding.
Okay.
You know, with the second marriage, my husband and I, we joked. It started out as a joke. We gonna go to Vegas and get married. I was with that shit. Like I really thought that's what, you know, we was friends and we was joking, and then it turned into we really gonna get married, and I really wanted to go to Vegas. Cause I love my family.
You want to go to Vegas or you want to get married?
I wanted to go to Vegas and get married.
Okay, you want all of it.
I didn't even want, I ain't want all that extra shit. Because I just feel like it's commercial. Like you said, it is commercial. Don't get me wrong. I loved it. The wedding was beautiful. She did her thing. But as he and I started talking about it, it was, well, you know, my grandma and my auntie and my cousin and everybody, they're going to want to see me get married. Correct. So he said that shit. I didn't say that.
So he initiated it.
He said,
okay,
my grandma, my cousin, and my auntie, you know, they're gonna all want to see me get married.
Okay.
It started off good.
Yeah.
Now, what I can tell you about weddings is your wedding planner ain't gonna talk to you until you start dropping some money.
Yes.
So she was talking to us at the beginning when we put down that little 500, but then she wasn't really communicating with us. So when we started dropping them coins, shit got real.
Correct.
And then it was, you know, my mother-in-law, she had, listen, the two of them creating their list. He had his list of people. His mama had another list of people. And they wasn't really meeting in the middle.
Wow.
And I was just sitting there like, shh. I'm just going to let my family know.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, we ain't got but 12 seats.
Yeah.
Y'all figure it out amongst yourselves. Who can make it, who can't. Just
Yeah.
let me know if you can't, you
Yeah.
know. But no, it was really more than 12 seats.
Yeah.
So really, it was something he wanted to do. So that's a twist.
That's interesting. Yeah.
That's a twist.
Yes.
You know, my wedding day was a breeze. My wedding planner, she promised me no stress. I ain't had no stress. I wasn't no bridezilla. Everything was good. Everything was smooth sailing.
Wow.
But I tell anybody, your marriage starts when them damn cameras go off.
Correct.
Ain't no pictures being snapped.
Correct.
When you take your wedding dress off, that's it.
Correct.
Now what you gonna do?
Correct. I agree.
Marriage ain't... Listen... But I do like what you said about, you know, watching your parents, because my parents dated for a long time. And my parents were married until my father passed away as well. And I feel like that's the problem. Some of us don't be willing to stick it through. But how do you stick it through? Like, you going to have to come back. We're going to have to have a part 2. Because I just want to know, how do you...
But that's why I have a chapter called Lying at the Altar.
Ooh!
Yes, it deals with that.
Okay, yeah, lying at the altar.
Yeah.
That's right. I like that.
Lying at the altar. That we love the left side of the vows, but not the right side of the vows.
A lot of times people say when you start having issues in your marriage and your relationship, I hate when people say, you knew that, you seen that,
No,
you knew that. That's just like marrying a serial killer and then be like, girl, you knew that nigga killed people when you first married.
Correct.
No, you don't.
Correct.
Like, sometimes other things come out during the marriage.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Because the comfort level creates for the mask to come off.
That's true.
That's when you
and
have to
I
see
think
who-
some people get comfortable too
Correct.
fast.
Correct.
Too fast.
Too fast. Now I have you. The ring, the last name changed. Now you're going to see who I really am.
What they say, the chase is over?
Yes, the chase is over.
And you know, they say that you have to, the reason why so many people renew their vows so often, every 5 to 10 years, is because you turn into a new person every 5 to 2 years. You're opening a new chapter every 5 to 2 years.
It's like you read my book without reading it. That's one thing I write in the book that provoked thought. What if...
I just get married a lot. No, I'm just funny.
That's what I talk about in the book. What if marriage license were like driver's license? Will you renew them?
Yeah.
After knowing the person that you married to, would you say, I do again?
I like that. Would you say I do?
Would you say it again? Because it's ever evolving, as you said.
Yeah, I think it boils down to maturity,
Yes.
and not necessarily age.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I think it boils down to maturity and in commitment and all of those things, because you have to. The biggest part about marriage is it's not communication, compromise. I think it's compromise. What do you think it is?
I agree. It's both compromise and communication.
So what's your definition of communication? Because you got to know how to communicate and listen.
Correct. Exactly.
So that's the complete cycle of communication, being able to talk and receive.
There you go. That's back to psychology. As you said, there's a sender and a receiver.
Mm-hmm.
The sender may send you something that you receive, but that's why I even tell you in psychology to repeat what I've said, because you may hear something that I've said, but it's not what I'm saying, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know.
I went to a marriage, in my first marriage, I went to a marriage, not ceremony, but class, counseling, where they allegedly taught us how to effectively argue.
Allegedly.
Because I don't know if it was because they were Caucasian people.
Yeah.
It was at a Episcopalian church.
Oh, that's why you had the Episcopals.
And they was telling us how to effectively argue. And that didn't work. And then when we did go to marriage counseling at a church, I really feel like my ex-husband walked out dumber in the marriage. No offense to him, but that's what it felt like. Because the whole time we were there in front of the pastor that was doing the marriage counseling, the pastor kept sitting there telling my husband how attractive I was. Now, sir, how this gonna help us? How is this gonna help us?
Viewer discretion is advised.
At that point, I couldn't even be mad at my ex-husband at the time, because I felt like we didn't learn shit. The pastor said, I mean, and your wife, she is attractive. I don't know whether to say thank you. Like, help me. I'm trying. We here for a reason.
Correct.
Now, after the divorce, like, I honestly felt that my ex-husband loved me the day we stood in the courtroom and got a divorce. I felt his love for me that day, because the judge, I was happy. The judge was like, ma'am, is this what you want? Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Yes, I do. Sign it. She looked at him. She was like, sir, is this what you want? He was like, well, if that's what my wife wants, then I guess, because I wouldn't do anything to make her happy. Judge, how long will it take before?
Yeah.
It's sad, you know, but I do think the older that I've got, the more you try to stick it, you know what I'm saying? You try to stick in there, but sometimes you do have to throw in the towel, because marriage isn't for everybody.
Correct, but you have to be willing to accept that for yourself, that it's not for you, and not try to make it for you. That's the thing. That's the point of this book. I want to provoke thought that single, married, divorce, you have to really ask yourself, look in the mirror, is marriage for me? Not a wedding, but is marriage for me?
So do you think it's the more so is marriage for me, or is being married to this person, or both?
It's both.
I agree.
It's both. Yeah, it's both, because like I said, you can be marriage material, but if you marry the wrong person, it's not going to work.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you.
It's not going to work.
That's it.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
Tell people, because I'm going to read this book, and we're going to do another interview, because
Yes.
I want to really.
I'm having so much fun here. I can't.
Yeah, I want to read the book and
And then
bring
we come
you
back
back so we can get some more questions, because I can only ask you questions based off my own personal experience, but I want to know what you put in here as well.
Okay.
So tell everybody where they can find this book at.
You can go to my website, www.kkhbooks.com. That is www.kkhbooks.com. Those are my initials, kkhbooks.com.
And I'm going to leave y'all with what's just on the back. It says, just because you're a great girlfriend or boyfriend doesn't automatically make you a great spouse. Hello, Truth. Look, I'm so excited. I'm spinning all over the place. Yes.
Part 2.
Bible, yes. So you guys know who it is. It's your girl Mo Clark with the post up. You guys can. Next time I bring him back, we ain't even doing moments with Mo. We gonna talk about this, because I got questions. I'm finna highlight this shit. Because man, I'ma grill him. Yeah. You guys know you can follow me on IG at Miss Mo Clark. You can also follow me on the post up. That's DaPostup. And since it's Jack's birthday, not really, make sure you follow Global Vision Status Network and whatever JoJo IG page is. I think it's the real JoJo or something like that. I don't know. But y'all follow JoJo because he be back there on the camera doing his stuff thizzle. And we out.
Keep it posted. Gotta keep it posted. Gotta keep it posted. We got more clock posted with the poster. When you turn on your radio, posted with the poster. When you turn on your radio, from the streets to the television, we keep it going, ain't no intermission. From the streets to the television, we keep it going, ain't no intermission.
Look, you know we poppin', just name a topic. Posted up like a palm tree in the tropic. Rozzy on the beat, make you wanna come and see. Mo to the C, radio to TV. You know she putting in work like she clocked in. Celebrity guest, never guess who gon' drop in. Television's best like a S on the chest. Who's next? Say less, cause you rockin' with the best.
Mo clock, posted with the poster. When you turn on your radio, posted with the poster. When you turn on your radio, from the streets to the television, we keep it going, ain't no intermission. From the streets to the television.